On my free-to-play account, I played 97 wins to get to Masters. And if you want to see what that graph kind of looks like, I even graphed it out over here. And so from 4,500 ELO, I was able to climb at a pretty decent win rate up until this point. And then at that point, I had a really big stagnation where I was just win, lose, win, lose, win, lose, win, lose, win, lose, until finally I played some games on stream and was able to have a good win streak to get to the end. This is just something that I want to kind of make really super duper clear here. I had some fucking diabolical randoms, okay? I played on the last 2 days of the season. Probably the worst randoms that you can possibly ask for in ranked. As you can literally see here, my bad random rate was almost 50%. That means in half of my games, I personally judged there to be at least one player on my team who was significantly worse than the enemy team. You know, you might say that's like kind of a subjective metric, but if you watch my stream, for example, I kind of talk about like how I judge a bad random, and I think for the most part, I stay pretty fair in my assessment of bad randoms. And then in addition, I also had an additional column here where I wrote down if both of my teammates were bad randoms. And that happened in almost a fourth of all my games, more than a fifth, okay, of all my games, where I had 2 of my teammates that I consider to be significantly worse than the enemy team. I think vast majority of these games, I probably lost. The randoms that I had, really fucking horrible. I mean, you can just see like this 8-hour stretch of pure suffering, and I fucking hated every minute of this. Hated my guy, like I almost threw in the towel, I will be honest. But the important thing when you play ranked is not that you have a perfect win rate, and it's not that you have perfect randoms. I had half my games where I fucking teammate of mine sold, okay? What you need to be able to do is you need to be able to play consistently well the whole time. It sounds weird and crazy that like both your teammates are actively trying to lose your game. They are intelligence operatives sent by an enemy foreign government state to try and ruin your personal experience so you get radicalized and committed an act of terror. But you still need to be able to play consistently well in throughout all of it. Because I've had games where both my teammates sold, but look, I can win. I can win with 2 bad randoms. It's not common, very uncommon that this happens. But this 78 elo, okay, it's still a step towards the Masters that I would not have otherwise had if I just threw the game because I gave up because I don't want to play. Look at this game too, 102 elo. Both my teammates were fucking shit. The last game to Masters, both my teammates, they were not great, but I didn't get tilted by 2 people who were not playing like perfectly and carrying me, because that's not what pushing to a higher rank is about. You're not gonna get carried to Masters, guys, if you're solo queuing by your randoms. That's just not how it works. You need to be able to play well enough to basically carry in a lot of your games in order to earn your higher rank. That's kind of what a rank means, right? Like, if you're playing only as well as every other legendary player, what gives you the right to earn Masters above anyone else?